Hey, do you want to know how to run Facebook ads that actually make you money instead of cost you money? If so, then in this video, I'm going to show you the difference in advice that you would get from a novice Facebook advertiser versus a more experienced advertiser, okay? Novice Facebook advertisers, they teach you how to run Facebook ads. That's it. They also teach you how to get cheap costs per click, okay? That's because they think that running Facebook ads takes special skills and they think cheap costs per click are good. And in this video, I'm going to show you why those are not the things you covet. There are more important things out there, okay? More experienced Facebook advertisers, they teach you how to use Facebook ads to make sales. That's what you want. That's what you care about. You don't care about the clicks. You care about the sales. You care about the return on ad spend, okay? Then they teach you how to scale an ad once that campaign proves profitable, okay? Because they know that running Facebook ads, that's the easy part. What takes special skills, that's the first thing is how to make the sales. That takes skill, and then how to scale those campaigns once they prove profitable. Now, Facebook, they're pretty devious, okay? Facebook is all about making money, and so they want as many ads on Facebook as they can possibly have. So how do they do that? They make running ads on Facebook super easy, okay? It's not hard to do. And in fact, with some of your posts, you can just click boost this post, and it'll get turned into an ad almost with the snap of the fingers, right? But they're going to boost that post for engagement. And I'm going to show you exactly what that means in an upcoming slide, okay? First of all, you got to understand the different types of people that are on Facebook, okay? Right now, there are approximately 2.5 billion users on Facebook, okay? And most of them fall into one of 5 categories. There might be a little bit of overlap. But first, there are your ghosts. These are the people who scroll through Facebook. They never leave a trace. If you go to their Facebook page, there's barely anything on there, right? They just did the bare minimum to set things up. Then when they're scrolling down through their feed, they don't like anything. They don't comment anything. You don't even know they're there. But Facebook does, okay? Then you've got your clicky clickers, okay? These are the people who, when they're scrolling down their feed, they like to like things. They like to be angry at things. They like to comment. They like to share, okay? Those are your clicky clickers. Then you've got the nosy Nellies, okay? And these are the people who, when they see an ad, they want to learn more. They want to see what this offer is all about. They have no intent on buying. They're just nosy. They're just curious. They just want to know what the offer is, even though they're not going to buy it, okay? And then you've got your nothing better to doers, okay? And these are the people who watch every video. Doesn't matter how long it is, doesn't matter how crappy it is, they watch the videos, okay? They like to stay on Facebook. They don't really go far from Facebook. So they'll watch your video, but they're not going to click on an ad. They're not going to leave and see what your offer is. Then you've got the gotta have it's, okay? And these are the people who like to pick up free stuff, and they even like to shop. So which one are you? Are you a gotta have it? Are you a clicky clicker? Are you a ghost? Are you a nothing better to doer? Or are you a nosy Nelly? Now, you may not know, but Facebook does, okay? Now, here's what you have to understand when you run a campaign on Facebook. The first thing you need to do is choose your campaign objective. And they're going to use those 5 groups of people to slot them into these campaign objectives. So your first campaign objective is called a reach objective, okay? Now these ads, they're going to go out to absolutely everyone, and a lot of ghosts are going to be seeing your ad, okay? What's good about these ads is that they are super cheap, okay? You can show your ad to like 10,000 people for $1, okay? A lot of people are going to see it for very little money. And so if that's something that's important to you, just exposure, then a reach campaign is the way to go. Now, you've got engagement, okay? The engagement campaign. These go out to the clicky clickers, okay? And so running these campaigns, they make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, because when you look at your ad, you see a lot of people have liked it, a lot of people commented on it, some people have shared it, some people might have even saved your ad, okay? They have clicked on your ad, and that makes you feel good, right? Then you've got traffic, and this is what a lot of novice advertisers focus on, okay? Because this is where you get your clicks, okay? Your outbound clicks, okay? So these go out to the nosy Nellies. The traffic campaign goes out to nosy Nellies. So these are the people who like to click out of Facebook just to see what's out there. And so you can get a really cheap cost per outbound click if you focus on traffic. And I'm going to show you a case study in a second that'll explain why you might not want to go that route, okay? Then you've got the video views campaign. This is going to go out to the better to doers. And those people are going to just sit around, watch your video ad, but they're not going to click on it and they're not going to buy anything. Okay. And then finally, they've got the conversions campaign. Okay. These ads are going to go out to the got to have it's. Okay. These are the people that are most likely to take action when they land on your website, when they land on your funnel. Okay. They're most likely to opt in to get your free thing, and they're even pretty likely to buy something. Okay. Now, what you have to understand is how big an audience can you reach. So what I've done here is I've screenshot two different campaigns. Okay. They're both targeting people who are interested in ketosis. I both have them set up for $100 per day, and you can see that the potential reach for both of these is 960,000 people. Okay. The one on the left is a reach campaign, and the one on the right is a conversions campaign. So what does interested mean? This potential reach of 960,000 people. These are the people who have done anything related to ketosis. Okay. And we don't know how Facebook gets this information, but you might have been doing a Facebook message and mentioned ketosis in your Facebook message. And who knows, you might even been speaking about ketosis in your kitchen with your Facebook app open on your phone, and maybe Zuckerberg heard you. I'm not saying that's what happened, but we don't know, right? But so this is anybody who showed even the remotest interest in ketosis, and it comes out to a value of 960,000 people. Okay. So what you have to understand is that the majority of these 960,000 people, they are the ghosts. Okay. We don't know what percentage are ghosts. We don't know what percentage are clicky clickers. We don't know what percentage are nosy Nellies. Okay. And then how many people see your ad, that's dependent upon your ad spend. So you can see here that my reach on the reach campaign in a day would be 56,000 to 161,000 people. Okay. That's because I'm spending $100 a day. If I was only spending $10 a day, then it'd probably be like 5.6K to 16K. Okay. And over here, I'm still spending $100, but you can see that the reach is down significantly. Over here, we've got a starting reach of 56,000, and over here we have a potential reach of only 7,000. And again, because I've chosen a conversion campaign with this, Facebook knows that out of the 960,000 people that are interested in ketosis, there's only a small percentage of them who are actually going to click and take action if they're presented with a ketosis offer. Okay. And we don't know how big that audience is. Okay. It could be like 10,000 people. It could be 100,000 people. It could be 500,000 people. We don't know. Facebook doesn't give you that information. They just tell you the total audience that is interested in ketosis. Okay. So here's the problem. Since we don't know, and since we're spending $100 a day, we can see that we can reach up to 21,000 people. But what if there's only 20,000 people who are the gotta have it's in this group? Okay. What that's going to do is that means that if you keep spending $100 a day, your ad frequency is going to go up. Okay. And your ad frequency, that is how many times your ad is shown to somebody in a day. Now, what happens if you max out your ad frequency? And Facebook stats have shown that people will tolerate seeing an ad up to 2 times a day, and then 3.4 times is a big tipping point. Okay, that's when people actually start to get mad. When people get mad, then you got to think about those clicky clickers. What they can do. This is an example of an ad on the left side. Blake Newbar. I'm not this guy. I love his ads. He's got great ads. I just wanted to show you as an example. But you can click on these 3 little dots here, and you can click on hide ad, report ad. And if you do that, then that is going to negatively affect Blake's ad status. Okay. His costs are going to go up. And if enough people start clicking on this, then Facebook's going to take notice, and they might even shut down his campaign. Okay. So that's why you want to be very careful about your ad frequency. And that's why you can't just scale your campaign super easy. Okay. Because it's not just a matter of sending more money to it. Okay. So let me give you a super short case study here. Okay. And I want you to decide which campaign you think is better. Okay. So I was hired to drive traffic to this funnel. Okay. This funnel was a free jerky offer. Okay. You enter your name, you enter your email, and you get into a contest to win 35 bags of jerky. Okay. And so my mandate from the owner of the company was to get 10 cent clicks from my Facebook ad. I guess he'd been running ads earlier and he was getting 10-cent clicks, and then they were going up to 50 cents, even up to $1. Okay. Why was that? That's because he didn't understand ad frequency. He was maxing out his frequency, and so his costs were going up. All right. So I tried to argue with him. I said, I don't really care about clicks. I want to get sales. He's like, listen, let me worry about the sales. You just get me the clicks. So the problem was that we didn't have a pixel on the funnel. They wouldn't put a pixel on the funnel for me, so I couldn't track conversions. So if he wanted 10-cent clicks, I was going to give him 10-cent clicks. And so what I did is I set up a traffic objective campaign, and that's going out to the clicky clickers, all right? And I set up 3 different audiences that had a total audience population of 50 million potential customers, okay? And within a week, I was able to secure an average cost of 8 cents per click. So it was 20% lower than what he had mandated for me to do, okay? But then about 2 weeks in, they finally put a pixel on the funnel for me. So just for my own interest, I created a conversions campaign, okay? The ad was exactly the same. It was the same audience, the same ad. Everything was the same except for the campaign objective. And then you can see here what happened is that after a couple of days, we were getting 26-cent clicks, okay? So that's more than 3 times as much. So now I could ask you now, which campaign is better? And if we're a novice advertiser, then we could say, well, obviously, we're getting 3 times the traffic from the traffic campaign than we are from the conversions campaign. So the traffic campaign is better. But look at this. Because I had the pixel, I could see that a week later, I had set up some custom conversions events, and we were paying $22.45 per lead, okay? That meant to get somebody to sign up for our free contest cost us $22.45. On the conversions campaign, what did it cost us? We were paying 29 cents per lead because it was a conversions campaign. Facebook was sending my ad to people who they know took action once they landed on the page. Okay, so we're going to pay a little bit more for the traffic, but then those people are actually going to take action and do what we want them to do. These people are actually going to result in sales. Okay, and what's more important, clicks or sales? And if you look at this, we can see that our traffic objective costs us 77 times more than our conversions objective per lead. So this is what the novice advertisers, this is their advice to making sales on Facebook. They tell you to create a Facebook ad targeting people who have expressed an interest in your offer, so like ketosis, right? Then you're supposed to use that to send them to your sales funnel. Then you present them with a free offer. Then you upsell them to a $7 or $17 offer. That's an upsell, right? And then another upsell to your $47 offer. Then you can finally upsell them to your final high ticket offer. And this is the advice that you're getting from these guys. They think this is some sort of great insight that's going to help you make sales. And this doesn't tell you anything. This is complete garbage, all right? Here's what an experienced advertiser is going to give you for advice on making sales. First, they're going to make sure that you know that you need to set up a conversion campaign, okay? And then they're going to tell you to create an ad creative that will stop the scroll. Okay, so I've got this picture of me sitting here with Buddy on my head. And what's more likely that for you to stop the scroll as you're going down Facebook, right? Like this image here, this is a total stock image. You've seen it before. You know it's an ad. You know it doesn't mean anything, and you're not going to stop to find out more, okay? So you want to create get an ad creative that's going to stop the scroll. Then in your copy on your Facebook ad, you want to identify a problem that your ideal buyer profile is experiencing, and you want to present them with your have to have it hook that is supported by your big differentiator. Then once you land them on your marketing funnel, then you're going to present them with your entire empathic marketing strategy. And then with that strategy, you're going to use that to either sell your product directly, or you'll take them through a value ladder based on your strategy. Now, you see here, I've said strategy a lot, and that's because Sun Tzu, he says that strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory, and tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. And this is what your novice advertisers are teaching you. They're teaching you just the tactics, and the tactics is just the noise before defeat. The tactics, that's where you're just going to lose money on Facebook. You're not going to make any money. So here's the difference between experienced marketers. They focus on strategy and then they leverage the tactics. Whereas novice marketers, They focus on the tactics, and they think something like a value ladder is actually a strategy. So what I want to do is I want to share with you an empathic marketing strategy case study, okay? In this case study, what I've done is I had a client at the Agape Bootcamp gym, and they were owned by two brothers, and they're being bootstrapped by those two brothers with their full-time jobs, okay? They weren't getting enough members, and the gym was on the brink of going under, okay? So I flew down to California. I applied stop, drop, and roll and an empathic marketing strategy, okay? Then what we did is we took a $10 per day ad spend, so $300 in a month. We turned that $300 into $10,380 in sales. That's a 36-to-1 return on ad spend. That's what you want. You don't care about clicks. You care about your return on ad spend, okay? 8 months later, both of those brothers were able to quit their full-time jobs to work the gym full-time. In this case study, we go deep. We go right into everything. I show you the ads. I show you the funnel. I show you the testimonial. I show you how we shot the testimonial. I show you how we set up the testimonial. I show you the spreadsheet, the daily spreadsheet that I took, that I used for my clients, so they could see our exact numbers all the way down. Okay, everything you want to know to apply an empathic case study, an empathic marketing strategy to a campaign is in this case study. So all you got to do is click the link to check out that case study, learn all about empathic marketing and how you can apply that to actually get sales with your Facebook ads. So Facebook ads will make you money instead of cost you money. All right, guys, click on the link, and I look forward to seeing you on the case study.